From Lucasfilm, the studio that killed Han Solo, emasculated and then killed Luke Skywalker, and killed Princess Leia off camera, comes the epic fantasy. No, not Lord of the Rings. That's being ruined over at Amazon. The franchise that you kind of remember because Val Kilmer was in it, but now they just turned him into an absentee father. Willow. Meet Princess Kit, an entitled, bratty Gen Z character that for some reason is living in a medieval era. Kit's betrothed to Spider-Man's obnoxious fanboy Flash Thompson. But she has to be gay because diversity. Now she'll have to prove her worth to her true love, Enfy's Nest. Together, they'll fail to stick to era-specific dialogue.
Well, you're gonna have to suck it up because I'm not gonna be able to survive this thing without you. It's like the one way you're totally consistent. Whoa, wait.
And set off with a crew of extras to find the title character, who only appears in the last 5 minutes of the first episode. Wow, this is really bad. I thought Obi-Wan was terrible. This outdoes it by a country mile. And why do you insist on putting Erin Kellyman in action properties? She's not convincing in anything, and she can't act. You might as well call her Erin Go Away Little Girl Kellyman, because that's what they actually say to her. Starring the worst group of G4 canceled X-Play D&D players in history, in World of Warcraft.
You have to be pretty daft to follow us, considering we're all gonna die.
The show was bad enough, but did you really have to include dwarf tossing? Seriously. Now, for the first time, you can own your very own Rings of Power. From the Celeborn Smiths, we'll be sending you one per season. Molded to appear forged in the fires of Mount Doom. Made from the finest cubic zirconium, plastic, and metal that isn't measurably radioactive and won't turn your fingers green. Probably. Much. These can now be yours for 5 easy payments of $39.99.99 Elvish runes. Act now. Supplies are limited, because once the Dark Lord Sauron takes over, they'll all be gone, and you'll be his slaves. And just remember,
there's a tempest in me,
whose fault this actually is.
And it will not be quelled.
Unknown caller. Spooky. Hello? Velma Dinkley speaking.
Hello, Velma. You like solving yourself a mystery?
Yeah, but I'm actually much more three-dimensional than that. Who is this?
This here Black Shaggy. You made the one black guy a drug dealer and a stoner. You gonna die, bitch.
Jinkies.
And it's an unsupported file.
Captain's log, stardate 33-647.47. We've been orbiting a Class M gravitational anomaly for days. The Enterprise is crippled. We cannot go to warp because the parking brake is on. The straits have never been more dire. Pike exits the turbolift and sits down on the bridge. We will not fire our phasers because this is Starfleet. We do not leave people or aliens behind us, especially mushrooms. The crew falls in love with Pike. Pike does not notice that the crew has fallen in love with him. Here at Starfleet, we believe in compassion, service, sacrifice. Maybe God and science too. I believe in love. I am in love with a horse. Number 1 kicks his butt. Pike is confused and ethical. Back at the Academy, I Bixar Darks Zimdlif Dudgubuk Piffreful Bleak. The Universal Translator has malfunctioned.
Zirkvin, Dobie, Jeglurg, Zoop.
Brugdoffel kämpft, Gleben Jirpop. The turbolift enters and the chief medical officer enters. Where is the captain of the space vehicle Enterprise? Pike is suddenly kidnapped by aliens. Now streaming on Disney+. Watch as the most badass bounty hunter in the galaxy has been recast in his own series by the Mandalorian. I thought I was watching the Boba Fett show. What am I watching? See him hang out on the Ringworld from Halo. watch him reenact fanfic when he goes nuts in a meatpacking plant with a lightsaber, go through airport security.
I'm sorry, sir. You can't board a commercial flight with your weapons.
Be annoyed on a long-distance flight.
Ready to have your mind blown?
And buy a used starfighter from Amy Sedaris.
This is a pile of junk.
And then see him get pulled over by the space police.
Was I doing something wrong, officer?
Tamir Morrison. Pedro Pascal stars in this episode of The Mando Book of Boba Fett-Lorian? All that, and we don't even get to see Baby Yoda. You know what? F*** this show. Seriously. Yo mom's left because she hated your fat dumbass, bitch. These dumbass writers gotta make everybody connected to everybody else. Don't know nothing about characterization, know-how. That's right.
Your mom's a high school principal married to a guidance counselor.
At least my parents are still married, bitch. Your pops is married to some dumbass waitress almost as dumb as you.
Ah! What the hell? Wait, I found a bag of salad.
What the fuck you doing?
Ah!
Good, something funny actually happened in this goddamn episode. About time, bitch.
We could take Daphne's mom's cop car to Spooner's to get food there. Unfortunately, I don't drive.
Your fat dumbass just wants an excuse to eat out the damn garbage again. You sick girl, you need some help. It ain't the kind of help that Black Shaggy can give you. That's right.
Oh, yuck.
Hey, we all know your fat dumbass eat out the garbage. I'm just the one saying it.
Me?
That's right.
Hey, buddy, how much in the morning WNBC? WNBC. How much in the morning WNBC? How's it going out there? It's just Berkowitz traffic. How much in the morning WNBC? How much in the morning? WNBC. 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 We got super sales coming up. We got a house run in the afternoon. WNBC.
How's it going, everybody? Sean Rousel, Andrew Helm. We got Senior Sticks. We got Mr. MH. Everybody, we are small, but we are mighty. Best looking audience on YouTube. How you doing, everybody, today? So let's see. So Disney's been taking it on the chin. So listen, the Victoria Alonso thing broke last week, and I didn't have a chance to talk about it. So what happened is, listen, in a corporate situation like that, you look for a reason to fire somebody. It's kind of like Al Capone. You can't get him for murder. You can't get him for running illegal booze. Get him on tax evasion. Well, they got Victoria Alonso on the whole thing about tax evasion. Maybe we have to try summoning. We have to try summoning Pope Bob. We have to try. Let's see if we can contact Pope Bob. Meeny, meeny, chitty, beanie. The spirits are about to speak. So, let me pause that. So, what happened was, where did I go? Pope Bob, are you out there? Pope Bob, oh, Pope Bob Iger. Pope Bob Iger. Where are you, Pope Bob Iger? Pope Bob Iger. Pope Bob Iger. Hello, I am Pope Bob Iger, yes. Pope Bob Iger. Pope Bob Iger is here. And he's going to comment on the whole Victoria Alonso thing. Pope Bob Iger. He's going to right this ship. That is right. Baba Baiga finally got rid of one bitch in his life. He got rid of that Victoria Alonso. Now he's going to get rid of the Kathleen Kennedy. Oh, look, I'm such a naughty pope, aren't I? I'm a naughty, naughty pope. That is right. That Shlomo kid is going to have a nice job here because he's the only one that believes in Pope Baiga. That is right. That is right. Domino's Nabiscos. The Wokie Wokes are going to be fired. They're going to be woken up without a job tomorrow. Ooh, I'm a naughty pope, aren't I? Yes, that is right. In Bob you trust. In Bob you trust. And why is he not responding? What's Zach Kennedy's favorite film? I don't know. He was. That is right. See, you cannot go and do another movie when you are doing Disney property. That is right. You cannot do that. That is not good. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That is naughty. Naughty, 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 naughty. And Papa Biker will not stand for it. Do you know that? Yes. Yes. Praise unto Bob. Glory to Bob in the highest. This is the word of Bob. That is right. Holocaust. This is who is this Rob? I am Papa Baiga. I am Papa Baiga. Hello. This Shlomo guy is taking. He just turned the show over to Papa Baiga for the timing. So the Papa Baiga heard about the Victoria. He knows about the Victoria Alonso, and he heard about the Kang fellow. Now the Kang fellow is not problem because nobody saw that piece of crap Ant-Man and nobody's worried about it. So why do I worry? I'm Papa Baiga. I don't worry about nothing. So Papa Baiga is not going to do anything about that. He's just going to let the Kang man, he's going to let the Kang man do whatever he wants, and Papa Baiga will deal with it later. Okay, like Papa Baiga always does. So Papa Baiga is in the hot seat. That is right. But Papa Baiga is sitting on sides on bigger fish. He's got the Kathleen Kennedy. Yes. See, I was talking to Frank Marshall. Frank Marshall is what we call in biz chill dude. He is very chill dude. He is very chill dude. He laid back and he says, listen, Frankie, because we on first name basis. Frankie, how do I get rid of Kathleen Kennedy? He says, well, he had that Fred Flintstone looking girl, Leslie Headland. You go through her. You go through her. When she says yabba dabba do, you get rid of her. Oh, naughty pop. Naughty pop, Babaga. That is right. So Papa Biker is ready to give a blessing. Papa Biker could give the blessing. Dominoes the biscos, Dominoes the biscos, Dominoes the biscos, Dominoes the biscos. And Papa Biker is give the benediction for today. That is true. So Papa Biker is going to say, oh, wait a minute, do we have Papa Biker music? Why don't we have Papa Biker music? Why don't we don't have Papa Biker music? So Papa Biker needs the music, needs the right music. He doesn't have the music. And let's see, Papa Biker music. Is this the Papa Biker music? That is close. That is close. That is close. That is close. Oh, that is very close. This is the Papa. Papa Biker found the music. He found the right music. So Papa Biker is going to share the Gregorian. See, he shares the chant, and we do like that. And now we have the Papa Biker music. This is going to go to number one. It's so good to hear the Papa Biker music now. That is right. That is right. There's the Papa Biker music. Oh, Baba will load up his own music into these pieces. This StreamYard is very good. I like this StreamYard. Maninos nabiscos. Daminos nabiscos. Daminos nabiscos. Okay, that is enough of that. That is enough of that. You got the point. Boba Baga, you get the point. And now Steve gets copyright claim, ironically, from Disney Music. Yes, that is right. That is right. So Boba Baga is going to go back to the Vatican, as we call it, Walt Disney World, Lake Buena Vista. And he's going to say to you, have good Sunday. And Pope Baba Iga is going to go and have a good time. He's going to call other Pope, and we're going to play pickup basketball. So thank you very much, everyone. Dominos de Biscos, and have a good Sunday. This has been Pope Baba Iga. So Pope Baba Iger, the great Pope Baba Iger. The great Pope Baba Iger. The cat cam is the kitties are doing something. Oh, son of a bitch. The kitties are, let's see, focus on the kitties here. There is one kitty. It looks like it's like an episode of Star Trek Discovery or Star Trek Picard. And here he comes. Naranja, buddy. So there's the kitty. So there he goes. All right. So we'll check back in with him in a little while. So, all right. So there's the cat cam. But this whole thing about, listen, I've been saying for a while now, this Victoria Alonso, as she's gotten more authority within Marvel, the worse everything has gotten. You can't, you had to get rid of her. I mean, you just had to. What, buddy? What? Over here. Miranda, buddy. They really were backed into a corner where they had to get rid of her. It's we're at the point now where there's just no excuse for it. No excuse for subpar product. And they were going to, they were suffering at the box office. Ant-Man has been tanking. Ant-Man tank. Can anybody tell me what was the last real memorable thing they saw from Marvel? Usually you would go and say, oh, yeah, Iron Man was badass. Captain America was badass. Thor was pretty good. Pretty good used to be the low bar, Oh, that was pretty good. He used to say something was pretty good when, it wasn't good. But, we used to be, they were pretty, I don't want to say mind-blowingly good. But Marvel built up this reputation of being something bigger and better. And now they're just like, that's okay. That's okay. That's really, it's we're at the point now, buddy. What do you want, buddy? What's going on? You hungry? Hold on. I think he's hungry. Yeah, Werewolf Island. That was decent. Decent is all we can hope for. He wants something. I think he's hungry. Let me go play a commercial while I see what's going on with him. He's hungry. So now streaming on Disney+. These dance the hokey tokey with Tusken Raiders, relive the chase scene from Back to the Future Part 2. Now watch as the galaxy's most feared and badass bounty hunter relives the kitchen scene from Ratatouille. This show is getting to the point where Disney is just ripping off itself now?
You know who I am?
Seriously, what the hell is going on over at Lucasfilm? Any goodwill you were trying to win back is being completely squandered. Well, at least Ming-Na Wen is nice to look at. Then watch as he gives Bantha scratchies and Treatos. Well, actually, that is the best part of this show. Tamura Morrison stars in the role that will eventually destroy his career in Kitchen Nightmare. What's next? Seriously, I don't even want to know at this point. But at least we get to see a Wookiee rip a guy's arm off. Well, yeah, he just wants attention. Yeah, it's not high cinema, but you always thought it was going to be something really good when you expected more when you saw the Marvel Studios. Oh yeah, this is going to be cool. Not anymore. And I said about how the the whole other thing was, okay, he's hungry. Turns out he was hungry. And you had this whole thing about Marvel. Like I said, they built this reputation, and now they just I've never seen something fall apart this fast. Seriously, I've never seen, and I bought jeans from Old Navy. I've never seen something fall apart so quickly. Dear God. She-Hulk, if She-Hulk wasn't the last straw, I don't know what was. You can't wait for Daredevil TV show. Oh, God. Oh, that one's going to hurt because I love Daredevil. Daredevil is my favorite hero. I have all those Frank Miller comics. And yeah, looks like they're going the way of Steven Seagal. So what else happened was, like I said, this whole, and it's just indicative of the whole thing, of this whole thing here. That you have this thing, people come in and says, no, I know how to make it better. And Kevin Feige, I think, put way too much trust in Victoria Alonso. Either that or he was intimidated by her. She tried swinging her weight. She tried, throwing her weight around. Kevin, I told you, no X-Men, X-Women. I resign. All right, go ahead. And I've heard rumors that was the last straw. That was one of the last straws. That she insisted on. Well, that was one bone of contention. That she insisted on calling the X-Men the mutants because she felt it was outdated. And she said, from what I heard, this. I told you, X-Men. I told you, Kevin. X-Men outdated. X-Women, mutants. Call them mutants. If no, call mutants. I quit. I resign. Go ahead. So she called this, Kevin Feige, from what I hear from certain sources, called her bluff. Can you blame him? Listen, you get, hey, he's like, hey, lady, I built this thing without you. Money's running dry. No more excuses, no more luxury promoting social agendas. It's all money down the drain. Yeah. I just don't understand what they were thinking. Why did they think that any of this was a good idea? X-Men is outdated, but I'll still say, hi, guys, when I walk in a room of women. That's right. She even says, oh, look, you guys, look at the moon. Look at the moon. Look at the moon, you guys. Look at the moon. Look at the moon. You can't fight me. And she said, and she's going to sue. She's thinking about sue. She doesn't have a leg to stand on. She really doesn't. it's her own fault. She didn't get anything in writing. Hey, why don't you get this in writing? Why don't you get this in writing that you can go work on another show, on another movie, or whatever it is? And now this is actually spreading over to the Acolyte in Star Wars, because the Leslie Headland show, yeah, it's apparently it's not happening. It's supposedly only going to be a pilot or a sizzle reel or presentation reel. That sounds like another thing that KK tried to will into existence. And they're trying their best to, I wouldn't say cover it up, but they're trying their best. Listen, the playbook, it's straight out of the J.J. Abrams playbook. You announce something, you try to get people excited for it. Yes, take the like button to Pound Town. And the other thing that happens is, like I said, they try to do this thing where they announce something and then they try to will into existence. They try to get backers. They try to put pressure on the higher ups into funding it. Well, here's the thing. There's a rumor going around that the Acolyte isn't actually going to be a series. And I got my caps button on lock. So, and the other thing, Disney Star Wars is the what was the freaking thing? Oh, Indiana Jones. The Indiana Jones thing is being scrapped. So the axe is falling left and right over at Disney. The axe has been falling, pretty hard. The rumor is, like I said, that it's a sizzle reel. It's just a presentation reel. There's a picture of them on the set, but not in costume. It could be just a RGC is a big revisionist lie. Yeah, this happens. There's always a lot of revisionist history when it comes to this kind of stuff here. So, yeah. The other part of this is, let me bring this up here. There you go. So this is according to Bounding. Take this with a grain of salt. It's a rumor. Rumor comes from Nikita's Sleeper Cell producer, Cameron Pasha, anonymous sources codenamed Sparrow. He relayed sources information to Midnight's Edge, Andre Anhar, on YouTube after a scoop about Damon Lindelof's project not going forward, simply confirmed by Lindelof. Pasha relayed, the major thing that my source said is that the big thing is happening, as some of you may know. There's a lot of controversy around this television series that Leslie Headland has announced called The Acolyte, and I've been opining for over a year that it is unlikely ever to hit the screens on Disney+. That's just my opinion, because I didn't think there was a market for it, and I just didn't see the energy around it. But in the last several weeks, the Sparrow source has been telling me directly that the official narrative that is in the new that people are going with, that's kind of awkwardly worded, that this is a fully filmed episodic series, that there's 8, 10 episodes, whatever it is. They've been funded for that. They're filming, and it's all a real TV show that's not exactly accurate representation of what's happening, he said. Pasha continued, Sparrow has confirmed in the past there's a small budget for filming something. They have claimed to me that there's something filming under the Acolyte, but it's not a full series. It is what we would call a presentation or sizzle reel, where they're putting together scenes from individual episodes of written scripts that they have essentially created as a marketing tool to go inside of Disney to tell Mr. Iger and others, look, this is the show. This is what the show is going to look like. It's a pitch reel. It's a pitch reel. Can you please give us the rest of the money? And that's a very common thing to do in Hollywood. If you go in the trade, you see recently several shows were greenlit off of presentations. It's just a concept that Hollywood has. Sometimes the studio doesn't give you the whole money to here's 10 episodes or even $10 million for a pilot. They're like, here's $1 million, go show us what some of this is going to look like before we take a risk of further investment. That is what Sparrow is claiming with this, that there are some production entities involved that some money is flowing. Yeah. To this point, one need look no further than HBO's canceled Game of Thrones prequel. Well, I've seen presentation reels. That used to be more common in the 60s and 70s. There's a presentation reel of Wonder Woman. And there's a presentation, they call it a pilot, but it's really a presentation reel of the Munsters, which was shot in color. And has a different Lily Munster. So there's also the piece of the Karen McCarthy lawsuit. Then points to Karen McCarthy. McCarthy suing Lucasfilm for breach of contract, breach of the covenant of good faith and fair dealing, promissory estoppel, and failure to pay wages of termination, claiming she was hired as executive producer on The Acolyte, only to find out weeks later Lucasfilm wanted out of the deal they made. Upon requesting to be paid for her work, the suit claims Lucasfilm denied that they even had an agreement. That's a low rent move. The complaint further asserts that Lucasfilm offered to pay McCarthy $5,000 for a single day's work. Pasha explains why this suit is evidence of his source of claims. How can a TV series that Ms. Hedlund has claimed she has 8 episodes, 10 episodes, whatever she claims she has? If that's the case, we know that Lucasfilm Disney shows easily $10 million an episode. So we're looking at $80 million, $100 million, maybe more that has been budgeted for the series. She probably told the world is filming now as a series. So if you have $80 million, $100 million, $120 million, you can't give this woman $500,000 to go away. A producer who hired you and then fired you within a few days without explanation. Pardon me. Pasha question. If you have the money, that's an easy write-off, and you don't have to get this kind of humiliating public dispute, which is very embarrassing. Makes other creatives go, should I work with Lucasfilm? Are they going to lie to me? You don't want that reputation. So the only reason they would offer her, the only reason you would offer $5,000 if you had a $100 million budget is that you don't have a $100 million budget. Objectively, that is the only reason you would do that to someone else of this caliber. So you don't have the money, so that certainly should raise hackles of people as to whether this production really has the scale of what is being claimed, he asserted. Yeah, so this is something. So something's not right here. Disney is just. I don't want to call it a rudderless ship, but it's been run by the asylum has been run by the inmates for far too long. Sparrow source, as in Twitter. I just dropped out hard. Yeah, well, I had something else I had running in the background. I had to turn that on. The axe is falling on Poob. Better and better. Well, I wouldn't say it's falling on Poob. Yeah, there was a colored TV series of the Munsters that ran in first run syndication. It used to run in my area on Channel 9, WOR TV. It used to run on Sunday morning. Where are the Munsters? Where are the Munsters? The premise was the Munsters went to sleep in the 60s, and they woke up with a brand new series. Munsters 80s show. Yeah, in syndication. Munsters Today it was called. Let me see. Munsters. Where the frick is it? Munsters Today. Well, here's an image from a title card or whatever it is. So let's see if I could share that. Talk about bad ideas. So yeah, the Munsters Today. I don't know who that guy is. They didn't want Grandpa Al Lewis because he was too old. He goes, yeah, an 80-year-old man is too old to play a 400-year-old man. Go figure. Yeah, something about this just doesn't work. It was shot. I remember it wasn't even shot on film. It was shot on videotape. I wonder if any footage exists of it. Actually, yeah, it does. It does exist. It just looked cheap. It probably was cheaply made. Very cheaply. It was very cheaply made. Hilary Van Dyke, Lee Merriweather was Lily Munster. Oh, how about that? Howard Morton as Grandpa. John Shook as Herman. Jason Marsden as Eddie. How do you like that? Lee Merriweather was Lily Munster on Munster Today. Huh. What was I saying about Wonder Woman? There was a presentation reel. Hold on. It says a pilot. 60s. Yeah. Screen test. I mean, this was this is just another example of what they used to do in the
Breaking news.
Oh, jeez. I got breaking news. Breaking news. Apparently, she's had enough of the internet. Frosk has deleted her account, or she was suspended or something. I don't know. She probably deleted it. She says, yeah, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this crap. So, Frosk.
Good for you.
Women do not accept me nice on the ICU. So she's deleted her account. No more information than that. So yeah. So Holocron, yeah. So this is the screen test for Wonder Woman for 1967 TV pilot. Okay, whoever this is. Okay, so they actually had two different actresses, one playing Diana Prince and one playing Wonder Woman. I don't off the top of my head remember who the actresses were. One of them I think was an Easy Rider.
Oh, it was
Yeah. It was, obviously this is not very good quality. I don't think it was Jill St. John. Let me see if there's any information here. There's nothing came. Yeah, the same guys who did William Dozier, the guys who did Batman. I had this file at a huge 98 megabytes MPG. Found one this Wonderland site quality. Okay. Wonder why I never.
I think he did anyway. Somebody did. I watched. Kathy Lee Crosby.
No, that was the 74 movie. That was the made TV movie.
Okay, he reviewed that one. That's what I'm thinking of.
74 movie, yeah, with Ricardo Montalban as the bad guy.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Okay.
So this was a pilot for a TV series. This is very luridly emerging from the door. What is this? A porno movie?
Who directed this? Ed Wood?
No.
1967, he was directing those type of movies.
She has the strength of Hercules. Who knows? She has the wisdom of Athena.
It's the same. She could be. It's the same narrator as Batman.
who knows she has the speed of Mercury, and who thinks she has the beauty of Aphrodite.
All right, there she is. So look at how cheap that costume looks. Dear God.
Coulda.
Well, the Andrew Helm hopes you're feeling better. I have never seen this. Yeah, I saw this a few years ago when I was when I started this channel. When I started my channel, I did a thing about a Wonder Woman. I did a video about Wonder Woman. You can find it. It's one of my earlier videos about the history of Wonder Woman on television, and about how it wasn't the first go around for the character. You know that the 70s through 80s TV show with Linda Carter wasn't the first go around for the character. I mean, there's been attempts before. There's this one. There's the Kathy Lee Crosby version. There is the. Is that one? That's what they're telling us. It's supposed to be Wonder Woman. There is the Linda Carter version, and there was in the 2000s when I was doing Reality Wasted with Greg, Dave Sheehan, and Jake, and Donnie Salvo, funny guys. There was the pilot that was shot with Adrian Palicki as Wonder Woman. Where Carrie Elwes as Steve Trevor, I believe. I mean, and you want to talk about, listen, yeah, it wasn't always, they're never really kind to Wonder Woman. It's a hard look to get right. It really is. But unfortunately, the costume wasn't very. Listen, Adrian Palicki's a gorgeous lady. She's a gorgeous woman. Okay, I really like Adrian Palicki. She's quite attractive. But this costume, that they dressed her up in, left little something to be desired. You can find the pilot out there floating around on YouTube. She looked amazing in the costume, but everything else was, yeah. This costume actually makes her, I hate it, makes her look like a stripper. It makes her, it really does. Was it David E. Kelly made the pilot or something like that? But it does. It makes her look like a stripper. All right. Don't forget to tip your bartenders, waitresses. Coming in next. She's lovely. She's strong. She's fierce. She's the lovely Diana. I'm not saying it's because of your edit, but her rant saying, yeah. So yeah, so there's Agent Palicki, and her boob does pop out of her costume when she, it looks like she should be on walking up and down the strip, like taking pictures. This costume actually did make another appearance in some other. It did make another appearance in another show. Can't remember which one, but it's sort of a nod back to the series. A character in another show. David Kelly doesn't give up on Wonder Woman yet, sort of. Yeah, it did come back up in. Oh, Erica Durant's war. Harry's Law. Okay. Series called Harry's Law. So yeah, so they put Erica Durant in the Wonder Woman costume, and damn it, she looked damn good in it. Holy cow! She looked damn good in this thing. Let me see if we can bring that up. This is the problem I have with doing this show. Yeah, she looks damn good in that. Holy cow! Back on top, the Acolyte showed her Harvey Weinstein. Yes, it was. The one that set up the business dealings. Yes. Well, no, they don't talk about that. They don't talk about that, Holocron. They kind of let that fly under the radar. I would like to I would like to hear about that. She called him Uncle Harvey. She called him Uncle Harvey. She has a job at Disney because she ticks all the boxes. She has a job at Disney. She's a woman. She's a gay woman. She's a quote unquote strong female. She likes strong female characters. She ticks all the right boxes for them. And you know what? Let me tell you, it's it's like I said, she ticks all the right boxes. And I would like to know, was she the one saying, "Oh yeah, Mom, Mr. Weinstein, you have an appointment with Miss Rose McGowan for Tuesday for 3:30." Well, thank you very much. We'll just pencil you in there for. But what do I think of the Schumacher Batman films? I could take him or leave him. I did see Batman Forever. Liked it at the time, but what do I know? Still think there's worse things you could be watching. So there's Erica Durant is dressed up as Wonder Woman. Giggity. Yeah. So, all right. What else have we got to talk about? We're rolling up 47 minutes. I don't know. Is there anything else we could talk about? Frost is deleted her account. No other information.
Some Zachary Levi news.
Zachary Levi. Listen.
They're trying to make a thing against The Rock.
Listen.
I found the whole video, though.
Listen, this whole thing.
Get into fight against The Rock.
Yeah, they're pinning Zachary Lee. Says he doesn't blame Dwayne Johnson. This is probably. He looks like Dr. Ricky in this shot.
He looks like
he looks like freaking Dr. Ricky.
Stretchy arms guy.
Stretchy arms like Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Maybe he could be cast.
There you go.
There you go. He's got the great temples.
Stretchy arms. Give him stretchy arms.
Yeah, let him be Reed Richards. He's got the great temple. He used to be Reed Richards. Where do I vote? Listen, don't pit Zachary Levi against The Rock, okay?
Well, listen to the thing he said before you do.
Listen.
Comic-Con thing. I sent
doesn't blame Dwayne Johnson for Nick's post-credits Shazam, Fear of the Gods. Is this the right one? Is this the one I got?
No, I sent it on Twitter. It's actually the actual video.
Okay, so let's take a look at what Zachary Levi said. Okay, we're gonna bring this up. Okay, and
unless you want to go to the article underneath it first.
Well, no,
let's try that one.
Hold on. Just a moment. Vin Diesel has spoken out about Zachary Levi. Okay.
They're even trying to get Vin Diesel involved in this with the.
What the heck is going on?
Yeah, they're trying to make it so that they're trying to get Zachary Levi and The Rock to be enemies here by social media pressure.
Oh, this is from this. This is not an official site.
Oh, never mind then. Well, that's by Variety though.
This busing film.
Yeah, but that's from Variety.
Okay, but this is.
So it looks like the Variety of it.
But that's one of the you know how many fake discussing.
That's because I'm blocked by discussing films.
Okay.
So I was just grabbing articles.
All right. I'm just saying this. There's a.
I know. Well, watch the video then. We'll watch the video instead.
Okay, I'm having trouble finding it.
Or you can type in Zachary Levi, Dwayne Johnson. This guy's the big news.
Yeah. Oh, we have other. We'll talk about certain someone.
Hey, Lady Gaga is Harley Quinn. I kind of like that.
Yeah, that is actually kind of cool. I like that.
She kind of because Margot Robbie's too pretty to be a crazy.
Yeah, she's just right.
Yeah, she's just right.
Yeah. So we'll bring this up. So Zachary Levi. So don't pit Zachary Levi against The Rock. Don't pit that. Listen, it's not fair unless you're pitting someone against Brie Larson.
What's the guy's name?
I
forgot who I'm saying he should play.
Oh, Reed Richards.
Reed Richards. Mr. Fantastic, as we call him.
Okay, so Zachary Levi has said something. It was edited. Turns out, earlier I shared a video about Zachary Levi. Turns out it was edited in very negative light. For the full context, okay, let's hear.
What's up?
So obviously you play Shazam, and
I do.
Yes, and The Rock is playing your arch nemesis.
He is.
Black Adam.
Come on, what?
Do you think you could beat The Rock in a fight?
This is one of the funny. What's your name?
This is one of those questions everybody asks.
Jake.
Zach. Pleasure to meet you. This is one of the silliest questions I ever get asked.
He seems like a cool guy.
His anti-vax.
Oh yeah.
Because he's
oh my god! Like they'll post pictures.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Of The Rock's.
Okay. Well,
like they'll post pictures of The Rock's.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on. Let's close some of these, okay?
Sometimes with Twitter, you gotta just reload the tweet. You can't like pause them sometimes, sadly.
Workouts and tag me and be like, "Oh man, you better look out!" I'm like, "What the fuck? This is a movie, you dumbass! This is make believe. It's make believe." Also, I find it very silly that people even equate.
Yeah, he's right. It's make believe.
Size to strength in comic book movies. Peter Parker is a damn teenager. He's a teenager, a scrawny teenager, and he fights massive bad guys, and nobody questions it.
Yeah, he's got a good point. He's got a really good point. Guy swatted Bobcat that swatted a guy in a bathtub. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. We can maybe talk about that. All right. Now, hold on. Let me just finish playing this.
But all of a sudden, it's like, oh, have you seen Zachary Levi? He's nowhere near the size of The Rock. I'm like, who fucking cares? It's fake.
Finally. This is why I like William Shatner so much. Because, like, yeah, we know these things are fake. We're arguing theoretical shit.
Yeah.
But if I ever fought The Rock in real life, he'd probably kick my ass. I don't know. He's a massive dude. I don't ever intend to fight The Rock in real life. Unless he screws with my family or something. You know what I mean? Mahalo, bro.
He's cool. I like him. I like Zachary.
Well, see, no, he was been trending all day because they're trying to pit him against John Wick, and he's basically saying like, no, go see John Wick if you want to see a shoot John Wick movie.
Yeah.
But if you want a family film, you can bring your kids to. Don't take them to see John Wick. What are you, grooming them for violence? Are you stupid?
Yeah. I like Zachary.
Oh wow.
He's a cool guy. I'm gonna give him a follow. I'm gonna give him a follow on Twitter. Zachary Levi. Okay, yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah, you watch what he says about find that video. I'll find it for you.
Yeah, he's cool. I like him.
That's what he said about John Wick.
Yeah. So okay, Zachary Levi. Oh yeah, and I like him in Chuck. He was in Chuck with what's her name? Yvonne Strahovski. Yeah. Like I said, reunite them to play Reed Richards and Sue Storm. Oh yeah, hello.
They're trying to take this movie for no reason other than DC and Snyder shit. I think.
Oh god,
that's the problem here. Is related to that.
Wait, John Wick is not a family film? Well, maybe for the Manson family or the Nugent family. Yeah. So
for the Manson family, by all means, go and watch. John Wick.
So okay, so all right, so we're coming up on this. Let us go. We got a little animal news.
Talk about Leslie Headland.
Yeah, I talked about Leslie Headland. This cute doggy.
Animal news.
So I just want to talk a little bit about. Okay, let's do some animal news. We're not quite done with the show yet, but we'll do a little bit of animal news.
Good news for world.
And he is a cutie patootie. So everyone loves doggos, and I thought this was a great story. This got sent to me by someone. I can't remember, Frackle Felber Crab, maybe. I remember who. I don't remember who sent it to me.
I only follow that account because there's like news on it.
So
it's a Comics Hate Spy account.
Cuteness overload. K9 officer poses in his uniform for official portrait. Look at him. He's so cute. There's something adorable about dogs in costumes, but there's something special about dogs wearing uniforms. If you love seeing tail-wagging buddies dressed up, you're going to adore Chico. Chico's a canine officer serving in Florida's Orange County Sheriff's Office. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's so cool. This German Shepherd goes all dog when he's on duty, but when the opportunity calls, he sure loves dressing up as an official uniform. The opportunity called recently. It was picture day at the station, and all officers went out and about. Of course, Chico dressed up too. He wasn't just part of the photo shoot. Chico stole the show and showed everyone how to glam up. He even wore a tie. Is there anything more adorable than a pup wearing a tie? There he is. Look at that. He's so cool. And he's decorated.
So cute.
This is so adorable.
Oh, a little outfit.
Look at him. He's so cool. It's like tailor-made for him. Chico is a German Shepherd. He's 5.5. He's been with the Osco, Orange County's Sheriff's Office for about 4.5 years. He is a patrol dog. He's also a drug canine. He lives with his handler and his family. A spokesperson for the Sheriff's Office told the Dodo, adding, he loves tug of war and Kongs. Now there's a dog with an attitude. He surely knows how to rock both casual and formal style. Look, way to go, Chico. You're such a handsome, good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Yeah, that's right. You're a good boy. Want some Treatos? You want Treatos? Yeah, you're a good boy. You want Treatos. Look at him. He's so cool. He's so key. He's awesome. See, we need more dogs like Chico. We do. We need more dogs like Chico. Don't break the law. Zabu and the orange cat need to be dressed up like they
Cats don't like.
Cats don't like wearing stuff. I tried to put a hat on, a Christmas hat on Zabu. He wouldn't have it. He said, nope. No. He actually says no. I remember reading how generally excited Jack was surprised Flynn Rider from Tangled Kingdom Hearts. Oh, yeah. So, okay, we don't have okay, so there is that animal news. Let me see. Bobcats, Watts at man and bat. See, we got just one rule. No animals getting hurt. That's the thing. No animals getting hurt. For animal news. Has to be a cute animal story, but you can't result in them being injured. Okay, I'm just having trouble bringing that up. Let me see. That is not coming up for some reason. Why is Google not working for me?
Well, this works. You remix some of them.
Bobcat swats at man. Okay, site can't be reached. Google is not working for some reason. Google is not working. Am I still connected to the interwebs? I am still connected to the interwebs, but it is Zabu wants to wear a nun outfit. Okay, so this is not. And we're back. And we are, for some reason, we got booted out of the studio. Can you hear me? Does everybody hear me and see me? Yeah, for some reason we got booted out of the studio. Yeah. So okay. So yeah, that Bobcat was a rabid Bobcat. That's bad news for everybody involved, for the Bobcat and for the. So no, we don't want to end on the rabid Bobcat news. Listen, should I do the WBC news or should I do that? Should I do a separate sports stream? World Baseball Classic news. Okay, well, it's already 4. I was gonna do some. I was gonna talk about the World Baseball Classic. A lot of people are going gaga over that, but says, "Oh, it's great to grow the game. It's great." Yeah, but it's a bunch of people on Twitter saying, "I've never watched baseball before," which are probably a bunch of marketing accounts. They should sacrifice 10 games and 20 games in the middle of the season, having July. They're not going to do that. They're not going to give up the gate, and they're not going to give up their receipts for that. So, okay. So anyway, I got more thoughts on that, but maybe I'll do a separate video on that. I don't know. All right, everyone. So it's 4 o'clock. It's 4:06. We've been at this for an hour. We're going to leave it right there. Everyone, I hope you've had a good day. I hope you've been enjoying my Sniper Elite streams. I still got a little ways to go on that. If you want to see me play a game, let me know which one. I still got Mad Max to play. I still got other stuff to play, a lot of other stuff to play. Everyone, if you're there's news about one of your dog chewing the ear off his toy, so it looked like him, but not sure that qualifies as animal news. You like to share? Oh, well, it's actually kind of cute. It's kind of cute. All right, everyone. We're going to call it there. Everyone, thank you for joining me on Sunday. Cesaro Japan, Anthony Way, Mr. MH, Andrew Helm, Senior Sticks, Peg Leg Pete, Dawn Wanderer, Substance D, Holocron Records, Andrew Helm said that already. Jessica Kasumi, Shawn Rousel, the Mad Pirates, Sarge Band said that already. All right. Well, anyway, I think that's everybody. I think it's everybody's wandered in and out. Everyone, have a good rest of your day. Have a good Sunday. Have a good Monday. Have a good week. Have a good evening. Have a good morning. Have a good night. Whatever you're having, have a good one. Everyone, no drinking, no driving. We want to see you back here next week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay tuned for probably another Sniper Elite stream tonight if I do it. As usual, if you have any games you want me to play, let me know, and I will do my best to accommodate you. And as always, we will catch you next time.